Have you ever considered that passion and attraction don't emerged from logical reasoning, but rather from a brain region connected to addictions? Indeed they do, yet the identical mechanism that drives us to seek rewards in gambling or substances can be triggered within romantic relationships. This is precisely why certain men appear to possess an almost magnetic influence over women. Today you'll uncover how this hidden trigger operates and how to activate it in sophisticated ways so she pursues you. Stay with me until the end, because the most valuable insights are saved for the final moments. Before we dive deeper, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Here you'll discover practical and profound lessons in masculine psychology and stoicism applied to attraction, relationships, and self-mastery. Like, comment, and share this video to strengthen the channel and help more men awaken to this knowledge. Now let us proceed, because what you're about to hear here could completely transform your approach to relationships. The truth is straightforward, yet harsh. A woman doesn't stay with you because she creates a rational checklist of qualities. She stays because you awaken hidden sensations within her that she cannot even explain. This occurs at a primitive, unconscious, biological level. And this is exactly where you need to take action, not by trying to convince her through logic, but by awakening the concealed desire that exists within her. Picture a man who has been rejected, despite being superior to others. He possessed more stability, more affection, more dedication. Yet still, he watched the woman choose a guy who appeared inferior. Have you experienced this? Well, this happens because it is not reason that decides, it is instinct. And when you understand how this instinct functions, you stop wasting time justifying yourself and begin playing on the correct field. The primitive instinct of attraction is activated similarly to an addiction. It's like the gambler who enters the casino and even knowing he might lose everything, continues betting. He plays not from certainty, but from hope. In the same way, a woman doesn't stay with you because she has absolute security. She stays because she feels uncertainty, hope, and emotion. This is the first advanced psychological trick, being the man who sparks anticipation, not the one who delivers everything on a silver platter. And here lies the key. If you always show yourself as completely available, predictable, and controlled by her, you don't awaken anything beyond boredom. Her mind needs movement, highs and lows, mystery. And this is where the dominant man enters, not dominant in the sense of being authoritarian or abusive, but in the sense of being confident, firm, with clarity about what he wants and what he accepts. Being a dominant man means stopping begging for attention. It's never again chasing desperately, it's reversing the game. You value yourself first, and she feels this. She feels it because your behavior transmits a silent message. I choose, I decide, I am the prize. And when you transmit this genuinely, not with arrogance, but with posture, she is the one who begins competing for your attention. But how to apply this practically? Let's look at a classic example. You go out with a woman, there's a connection, kisses, caresses, but the common guy, anxious, doesn't know when to stop. He advances too much, crosses boundaries, suffocates. Result, she pulls back, closes, often loses interest. Now see what the dominant man does. He feels the atmosphere, but knows how to stop at the peak, create tension, show self-control. Instead of her cutting the rhythm, it's you who imposes a limit. This generates desire, respect, and curiosity. Another powerful example. Imagine a late-night conversation, long, endless. The common man stays until she ends it, saying, I need to sleep. The dominant man doesn't. He says goodbye first, naturally, showing that he values his own time, his own routine. It seems small, but this detail changes everything, because deep down she understands, this guy has boundaries. This guy has a life. This guy doesn't cancel himself for anyone. And perhaps you're rethinking, but if I do this, she'll think, I'm not giving attention. This is where many make mistakes, because the truth is the opposite. A woman respects the man who sets boundaries. This transmits emotional security. She feels that you're not guided by fear of losing her, but by awareness of your value. And this is precisely what makes you different from others. The man who fears losing is always the most fragile. He accepts crumbs, tolerates disrespect, loses sleep over empty messages. He thinks he is earning points, but actually he is sinking. Meanwhile, the man who knows how to impose limits, even with elegance, becomes rare, becomes magnetic. Because few women encounter this type of posture. Nowadays, now let us go beyond. There exists a hidden desire in women that few men perceive. Freedom. She doesn't want to feel she is being forced, trapped or manipulated. When you respect this, give her space to choose. You activate something powerful because when she feels she can leave, that S when she wants to stay. This is the power of freedom applied to seduction. Another crucial point, scarcity. Everything that is scarce is more valuable. If you give yourself completely in every message, in every encounter, you lose value. But if you show that you have your own life, that your days are occupied, that you are not 100% available, you increase the impact of your presence. Each time she has access to you, that becomes special, rare, unforgettable. And here comes a Stoic reflection. Control what depends on you. It's not about controlling the woman, but about controlling your energy, your routine, your priorities. The man who loses this loses everything. The man who maintains this attracts everything. True strength lies in not bending before anxiety, but in acting with clarity and firmness. Therefore, the secret isn't in cheap tricks, but in self-mastery. When you're capable of interrupting a moment of desire, when you can leave a conversation at its peak, when you value your sleep more than empty messages, you showing that you're guided by reason and not by fear. And this, my friends, is irresistible. But attention. This doesn't mean being cold or indifferent, it means being balanced. You show interest, but don't despair. You demonstrate affection, but don't cancel yourself. You offer attention, but don't surrender your entire life. This balance is what separates men who are discarded from those who are pursued. Deep down, everything comes down to one phrase. The man who chooses is more desired than the man who begs. If you engrave this in your mind, it will radically change your posture, and every woman who enters your life will feel this difference. It doesn't matter if it's a first date, an old relationship, or even a reconquest. The game is the same. You need to be the owner of the choices. Now tell me, have you noticed how some guys seem to always attract women even without being the most handsome or wealthy? This isn't luck. This is posture. This is psychological mastery. It's unconsciously applying these principles. Scarcity, freedom, self-control, boundaries. The rest is consequence. So, here's the challenge. Starting today, begin. Instead of waiting for her to end a conversation, you end it. Instead of advancing too much on a date, you pause. Instead of abandoning your routine to please, you maintain your discipline. These gestures seem simple, but they are powerful weapons. Use them intelligently. And remember, a woman doesn't chase the guy who surrenders easily. She chases the man who awakens primitive emotions in her, who stirs desire and uncertainty. Now that you've understood how to apply this, step by step, it's time to act. Subscribe to the channel, activate notifications, leave your like and comment below what you thought of this technique, and of course, also watch the other videos I've prepared for you, because the best is just beginning.